she related to the Olsons?
I don't know. They didn't say anything. Huh. I think our phone is working. We're gonna have to table this till next meeting. That isn't working.
Table it.
The Olson.
Oh. I didn't even catch that.
It'd be good if they could save us that much money, but is there a guarantee or? I don't know what the cost is for it.
Don't know.
All right, we're gonna have
All right.
to move on. Let's see what's.
You want to table it till next?
Yeah, we'll have to have them move till next meeting.
Okay,
Is it
well,
plugged in?
Yeah, it's plugged in and it's powered.
isn't it?
One of them, because I think that's what we plugged in there to do it. When we did it.
I don't know, maybe the power issues is leaking. It's okay.
This is Allied Solutions.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll table this Allied Business Solutions until our next meeting. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Ryan's not here yet. don't want to table it then?
No, let's get it out of the road. Get it
Used
done.
to use 107 around here a lot. I didn't see that on there at all.
So I guess we're not going to table it then.
Okay.
Ryan's not gonna be the one.
Bill?
Morning. Morning. Well, I called it once and it showed it was a missed call. Here's your extension.
Mine?
Call 123.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you try it?
Yeah. If you need to make a call, you pull your phone off the desk and plug it in here.
The wood to plug in.
Plug into this one.
The only one to plug into is way They're having issues too, so I think we'll just table this.
Okay.
That company is.
You've been waiting on me.
You want to look at it later?
You've been waiting on me.
You completed the
It's
call,
right.
you can hear me, but okay. It's like it's muted.
You're on time. Okay.
Because you can hear the tone of everything.
We're up to tabling it then?
Yeah, they're having phone issues too on their end, so.
You know, when I logged on this morning, it was just like slow.
Okay, we're back to tabling this.
Okay.
So that'll take us to Ryan. Are you ready?
Jill will be coming up to, our computers are having some issues this morning, so she may bring in some of our reports as soon as we get them. On emergency management, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Obviously, I know you're well aware, our COVID cases are on the increase somewhat. I've been getting lots of questions. There are still no local restrictions or state restrictions that affect us. Buildings, hospital, nursing home, I mean, some of those have their own restrictions, but there's no countywide restrictions in place. EOC, we did start processing requests again to augment the local response. That's mainly testing supplies and PPE. We're also monitoring, we're still having some supply shortages. I'm being told that there's some food shortages, fuel supplies, and some of our PPE stuff, again, is getting harder to come by. And PPE is gloves, gowns, masks, that sort of stuff. We are working through the 2021 planning standards and the EMPG requirements. The state just sent us those last week, and so we'll have till the end of the year to work through all that. So that'll kind of be a hit the ground running. We're already in August. So COVID response will count for the credit for 2021. That's going to be a lot of paperwork to do. So as you guys know, each year we have exercise requirements that we have to meet. They are going to allow us to use our COVID response as an exercise credit. We just have to go back and fill out all the paperwork that's required for that. In the Northwest region, we agreed that all of the counties are going to get together on August 25th in Colby for a workshop, and we're just going to work through all that together since it's new for all the counties. So our mitigation plan has been adopted by all of our jurisdictions in all 3 counties and approved. So that is off our plates now. That's every 5 years we go through that process. The KEMA conference, the emergency management conference, last year in 2020 was obviously canceled. This year, as it stands right now, they're still planning to have it. I know they're having a special meeting right now to determine how that's going to look. The state came out last week and said that all their state employees are no longer allowed to travel, so they can't go to that. That'll be September 14th through the 17th. So if that is allowed to continue, I guess I would like to ask approval for Jill and I to attend that. It's normally in Topeka. This year it's in Mulvane. So,
Mulvane, Kansas?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm good for that. I don't know what you guys are.
Okay.
Oh,
Do we need a motion or just approve? Well, when those two can approve, I'm not gonna.
So that's all I have on the emergency management front, unless you guys have questions for me.
oh, thank you, Ryan.
Okay. Okay, then I'll move on to EMS. A couple things. 11A, which is the main ambulance in Bird City, the power gurney has some issues. They have been out and looked at it. It is going to be covered by Stryker. However, it's still not repaired yet, so it is still in St. Francis. I'm not sure if we're running into part issues or what.
We'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. So, but we're trying to get that repaired as quickly as possible. For now, we have the backup ambulance for St. Francis over in Bird City is the main out. So,
What about the tablet in 7B? That thing, we couldn't get that thing to work.
Wendy called me on Sunday morning about it. I switched the one out from 11A and put the one from 11A into 7B to use. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with it. I think it's actually the connection between the Surface and the keyboard. It comes off of there. And I've cleaned it and I've
You
done
said
all
it's
sorts
under
of things,
Stryker.
but yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have Eric maybe look at it.
Okay.
But yeah, I did switch them out, so they do have one that's,
that's
I've had to
about a
replace mine
$40,000
for
unit.
the same reason, the
Okay.
keyboard.
yeah,
It's good that
yeah, and we've had
warranty
that.
and everything.
I had the same keyboard.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's probably the cheapest part of it.
And we do have in the budget for 2022 to upgrade some of the electronics too. So. financials for 2020. Dawn has been working really hard to get all of that squared away. We are still waiting. She's working on what we call period 13 revenue. Right now that stands to be about $50,000 to $70,000 that'll come in under period 13. So with the expenses and the revenue, we're obviously operating way in the black, which is good, for a difference of about $20,000 right now. So. 2021, we've had 219 runs so far, and I'll let Jill that's the reports that we were...
Yeah. 219 are what we have all together. Some of them are standby for fire and stuff like that, but yeah, we've been called to service 219 times this year. Our billers, on what they sent me for the last report, they have brought in recently $53,304 is what the revenue they have brought in. They have billed out a considerable amount more than that. I think maybe the next time you guys meet, we'll have some for write-off. It does not look like they have a whole lot. We do have things still in collections with ARSI, and we've had ones that they have stopped trying to collect on, and now they're finding that they'll either have an estate or something like that. So we have ones that we've actually brought back into being collected. So we do have some extra revenue that's coming in on that too. So yeah, it looks like the grand total of what they have billed so far for this year, they have on here $82,688.80. And yeah, like Ryan said, Dawn has been wonderful to work with and get things caught up. We have had in the past a couple of issues with when we get credit card payments, being able to process those in kind of a timely manner too. And we've kind of got that can pay figured out, and honestly, the receipting and everything, it's working very smooth. I just want to that makes things a lot easier.
And in all honesty, that's becoming more of the common way to pay your bill.
Right.
So, any questions on financials? Okay. We're also very excited to say that we have finalized the advanced EMT class. It will be here in Cheyenne County. Jill currently has 6, possibly 7 Cheyenne County EMTs that are going to take that class. We also have EMTs from Walls County, Sherman County, and Decatur County that will be coming here. Steve Everett will be the main instructor for that, and then some of the other instructors are out of Goodland. So, but that'll be really nice that it's going to be here on Monday nights in St. Francis, so we don't have, that'll help with the call schedule and everything else because we're not sending people out of town. So, and that starts September 6th, and it'll be one night a week.
Gosh, how long has Steve been doing that?
Forever. That's why we broke your band.
Yeah.
It took some persuading to get him to do this one.
Is
So,
it?
yeah,
He's about ready to give her
done.
up.
Yep. Okay. So the other thing I have is an executive session for non-elected personnel for about 15 minutes.
15?
I make a motion, we go into 15 minutes of the
And I'd like to
executive
include Jill.
executive session, including Jill, for 15 minutes, non-elected personnel.
Second.
Okay, it's been first and second for 15 minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carried.
Ryan, what was the door that was replaced on like 7A? I saw that in the warrants.
Actually, it was the interior,
Cabin door?
the cabin doors.
I looked at that.
They're plexiglass,
Right.
and they cracked.
Oh.
So
Are we going to put the other ones back in? I know they took the one out of...
no, those are separate.
Those are separate.
To close off the